Hello again, Jungle Explorer here, and today I'm going to be talking about this little reel here that I got from the Plusinno company. This is their I'm trying to get to the name here. This is their Hong series reel. This is the HA3000 reel. They asked me to look at this reel and tell me, make a review of it, so I am, and I got it a couple days ago, took it out to the lake and fished with it for about 5 hours, and before I made this review so I could give you a good idea of what I think about it. When I got it out of the box, first thing that I noticed is that's pretty much all plastic. It looks like it's made out of some alloys, but everything on it is pretty much plastic. This is plastic. This is plastic. Even this right here is plastic. Just not a whole lot of metal on it anywhere of any kind. I think the spool might be made out of an alloy, but pretty much everything else is plastic. This little knob here, plastic, and so that was the first indicator that it was not in the same league as some of the other reels that are built in China that I've reviewed. It says here that it's 12 plus 1 ball bearing, and it has the line capacities. I spooled it up with 6-pound Mr. Crappie line, which I really like. The Mr. Crappie monofilament's really excellent line. Took it out to the lake and spent about 5 hours fishing with it. Didn't catch a lot of fish, just a really slow day. Had rained recently a lot, and the lake had taken on some cold river water from the rains, and the fish were just not really biting. I did catch a couple of bass on it, 4 or 5 nice bluegills in the 6 to 7 inch range. I got snagged up a couple times and got a chance to kind of fight a tree limb or a rock or something, kind of pull on it, kind of see how it would act there. I was not impressed. I'm going to show you a video of what I did, of me using it out on the lake. And one of the things that I noticed that in use, you can't really hear it right here. It seems really good, but when it came under any kind of attention, even just reeling a lure in, it sounds like I'm grinding up gravel. The reel never failed me in any way, but it just, when I was using it, you can actually audibly hear the noise the reel's making. It sounds like it's just I've got sand in it and it's grinding it up. The drag system on it is pretty weak, in the sense of it's not very smooth. Whenever I hooked up on a snag and pulled on it, it was kind of just jumpy, and I would be really kind of afraid that it would bind up on a big fish if it had a really hard fight. I really like a real smooth drag on it. You know, right here sitting like this, it doesn't make any noise, but on the lake, it just ground and ground and ground, and just really was very loud. Other than that noise and the drag and it being made out of plastic, I don't really, it did work. I cast it a couple hundred times with it and reeled in, and it never failed me in any way. So I'm not going to say it's a bad reel. Just for the price that they're asking, they sent it to me in this combo kit with this rod, which I really did like this rod, and I did a separate review of the rod, even though it came in a combo kit, because the rod is a completely different animal. This rod is made out of nothing but carbon fiber and alloy parts. There's no plastic on it anywhere except for the little foam cushion right here. The rod is actually a very nice rod, with an extendable handle, and even though it came in a combo kit, and I think it's selling for about $45 for both of them, the rod actually is a really nice rod. I prefer this rod to some of the other carbon fiber collapsible rods I did reviews on from the Couture company, because of the extendable handle. It just was really nice to cast with. I enjoyed this rod a lot. I'm going to send you over to the video of the fishing trip here, let you watch some footage from that, and I'll also give you a kind of an audio sample of what the reel sounded like under pressure. and then we'll come back and we'll do the final follow-up on this. Okay, so you've watched the video and you heard the reel, you saw how it worked, but you know, aside from the sound and, as I said, the drag being a little rough on it and it being made completely out of plastic, it did perform well. It never broke or anything like that, in the sense of that you know, I was able to use it. I'm just a little comparing it to some of the other reels that I've done reviews on that are made out of alloy materials and stuff like that, not plastic, in the same price range. That, you know, I would go with those instead of this one right here. It comes in this combo with this really nice rod, and the rod is definitely a nice rod that I really did like. The reel, I just can't really recommend it that much. Not that it was a bad reel or that it failed me. It just feels like it's not going to last very long. It feels rough, and it just doesn't feel like it's made out of the parts, the quality parts that the other reels in its price category are made out of. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment. Until next time, this is the Jungle Explorer signing out.